Hello, I am Michael Thrax.
And I am Garrett Zager.
And I'm Eric, Dr. Soybean. Welcome once again to Crossover Theater, a show on the Neon Nightcast channel where we read crossover fan fiction. For those unaware, a crossover is a story where two fictional universes come together. We've always enjoyed crossovers, and in this show, we strive to find the most bizarre combinations possible. And tonight's story is called Minion Potter Ship Fanfiction.
Ugh.
It's by Games Girl Love.
Ooh, a girl.
And a link to the original story will appear in the video's description. And in case you haven't figured it out, this is a crossover between Harry Potter and Minions, or Despicable Me.
I mean, Minions are overplayed, but
Minions are hot, Garrett. They're hot right now.
They just look like fucking yellow dildos, Mike.
They look like dumb dums.
And also, if you couldn't tell from the title, this is kind of dirty, so don't listen to this at work or at school.
Well, who are
with
the
your
minions gonna
grandparents.
have sex with? Like, is it Harry Potter, or I
Okay,
feel
so-
like it's gonna
well-
be the house elf, Dobby, or
No,
some shit.
see, I feel like they're going to be shrunk, and Hermione's going to use them as dildos.
Oh, that'd be hot. Oh, Hermione.
Well, let's see who's on the right path here. Here we go. Harry stormed through the corridors,
Oh, there we go.
searching for the door to his class, teaching him how to make creatures to serve his every need. This spell that could make a new life form to serve you was a substitute for having a house elf. Harry, now out of breath, sat next to Ron, who was baffled by the text on the board. All of a sudden, a little yellow monster popped out from under a nearby table. Harry didn't know what was happening, but he had this slight tingly feeling in his chest. While he tried to ignore it, his temptation overwhelmed him.
No.
Now, class, we shall start by conjure. Professor Gimble was teaching this class. However, he just seemed to drone on and on. Nothing could take Harry out of his trance. Once the class was over, Harry walked over to Professor Gimble and asked, "Who is this little guy?" Professor Gimble gave an unimpressed look.
Is it Kevin?
This person here? Well, he is a minion. Would you like to show him around the school? Harry shocked.
Show him up my ass.
Harry shocked.
Harry shocked and excited.
What?
Said,
Yeah,
yes,
okay,
I could do that.
Harry was shocked.
Harry
No,
reached out.
that wording was fine.
Harry shocked?
Yeah,
Harry,
that's fine. What are you
shocked
going
and
on about?
excited.
Yeah.
I guess.
Said
All
yes.
right, okay.
Harry reached out for the minion's hand, and as he did, a shock ran through his body. Harry
How can you be
feverish-
sexually attracted to a fucking minion?
Harry feverish took his newfound friend to his house. As they walked through the
House.
hallways, Harry tried conversing with the
House.
minion. While Harry didn't find out his name, he then found out that there were hundreds of minions kept captive. Well, where are
Fuck
they?
all night.
Asked Harry, mad yet nervous. The minion didn't respond, instead led Harry to the Chamber of Secrets. Harry and the minion jumped into the pit of darkness. As they were falling, Harry met the minion's eyes.
Oh,
Harry fell first and landed softly on some type of ground, soon following the minion, who landed headfirst into Harry's pelvis.
Of course,
Harry-
of course. There's nowhere else to land. You have to land in his
But,
pelvis.
like-
That's the only place that makes sense.
And, like, how does the minion know where the Chamber of Secrets is?
Okay,
Harry-
I kind of want to know, where are they chronologically in like book order? Is this
Yeah.
like in the Chamber of Secrets book, or
I don't know.
where
That's
are
a good
they?
question. Question for the author. Harry beamed, knowing what he was doing was wrong, but also so right.
I feel
Harry
like he must be, like, young, because he's, like, super going through puberty and, like, just
Well,
wants
let's not
to...
get creepy with
and he
this.
just
Let's
wants to, like,
assume he's
fuck
an-
anything.
Well, let's assume he's an adult, so this isn't fucking evil.
Oh, it's
Harry-
a fucking story.
Harry unzipped his pants and held the minion by the cheeks. He
Ew.
wept softly as he felt the warm yellow skin against his rough hands.
Oh,
Weeped. He weeped.
He then
it's...
gently pushed the minion into penis. The minion then started to give him a very sensual blowjob. Harry gasped for air, and so did the minion. When Harry had finished, the minion left his head against his thighs. All of a sudden, there was a burst of undistinguished language, and out of a dark, small corridor came 16 more minions. The minion next to Harry signaled to the others. All of them then started to pleasure Harry,
Oh.
kissing Harry, pulling his hair, and wiping away his tears. That
And
was
then
the night
they
Harry had really felt love. The end.
they tied him up after that and like did some hardcore pegging on him.
I don't, I don't, I don't understand. Like, there was like, oh, there's hundreds of us held captive, and it's like, okay, show me. First of all, they were conjured, not summoned, right? So conjured, doesn't that mean like created out of nothing? So then, but like that's not what they did because there was hundreds of them captured in the school, and they go down
Well,
there and there's only 16
well, what I want to know is why is Harry like continuously crying during this?
because it's just so much pleasure.
It's so good. Like
This
you've never
this must
think
have
of
been
think of the
first
best
year.
pussy you've ever had. This was 100 times better than that.
This must have been first year because he's just got to school and he hates his life and like he's been abused his whole life. So this minion like showing him pure love,
Maybe he was sexually abused by his uncle.
probably.
So what's your rating?
God, that was like a 3. That was just gross and like not even funny.
This is out of 10? Out of 10, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give it a 2.
I'm
It
just
was
confused.
there wasn't I needed more content. I needed a bit more background story.
Yeah, all these like sex ones, they just instantly get into sex. It's like it's like um what's two characters?
Mulder and Shrek.
Mulder. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's literally like Mulder's hand brushed beside Franklin the Turtle's hand. Instantly, they locked eyes and both of their dicks got rock hard, and it's just like they just the littlest thing just sets off the characters in these stories.
Well, I think maybe that's how the author is in real life.
Like he just
That's my
touches
guess.
someone arm and they just
Well,
instantly
yeah,
want to
I'm
have sex
guessing
with
this is
them.
written by horny freaks.
Whoa! Our
I mean,
authors that we read are not
I was kind of
freaks.
gonna go there too, and I was just gonna say like maybe they're like climaxing as they're writing the story, and
I mean, I'm
they can't go into more detail because it's just
I'm as horny as a person can get sometimes, but the idea of somebody getting off to Harry Potter getting sucked off by a minion is beyond me.
There's
So,
there is a deviant art, and I only know this because of the YouTube channel I Hate Everything. And
yeah
there's a
okay.
deviant art uh, towards sexualizing minions. Like there's like a community, and like he showed like a picture of like cross-dressing Kevin, and like people commenting like, "I never knew I was into this until right now," and it's like they're like it's like people attracted to ponies. Like there's nothing sexual about them. They're just like shapeless nothings.
well, I think Minions is worse, but
I think they're both pretty bad, Eric. One's a yellow little fucker, and the other one is a horse. It's a horse.
I mean, we have some MLP people here, so a horse isn't that far.
Ugh. Anyways, let's end this. Good
we'll see you
night.
next time.